I've mentioned about Fly Your Freak Flag in a couple of my previous videos, but I don't think I've actually spoken about it properly before. Just a disclaimer, I've not been sponsored, affiliated or gifted anything to say these things. I just enjoyed documenting my journey, and this is just like an honest experience of how I'm going to get to my goal, which is to become an author illustrator. It is an online art course. The full name is called Find Your Creative Voice, Fly Your Freak Flag. And it's run by a group called The Good Shit Illustration, who are made up of 3 illustrators. Tanya, Helen and Katie. They're all professional illustrators and they've all got different experiences within the illustration industry. So the aim of the course is what it says on the tin: find your creative voice and fly that freak flag. But they offer no nonsense advice to illustrators like myself, the beginner, or professionals. And I have seen professionals in the Facebook group, which I'll go on to a little bit later. So to join the course, they only accept new students when they open the doors. After that, they don't actually open anything up until the next round. I did not need to submit a portfolio or anything like that. Literally just paid around £400. The current course consists of like 8 modules. Once we're in, we are in for a lifetime, and that means if there's any new information, they'll add it to the modules. If there's like a new live round, we'll be part of that. All the recordings are recorded and archived where we can see it. As a latecomer or a late starter, I feel like I'm not missing out on anything. There is a Facebook group where we can talk more in detail to respect their intellectual property about certain details of the course. Of course, it's really nice to be able to do the course live with everybody. I feel that the Facebook group is more active then. There's about like 8 modules at the moment. The course actually has a couple of live Zoom online calls, and the module is made out of like recordings, articles, and each module has different tasks. So now a little bit more about how I kind of felt about the course. I've just finished my first week, so here are my first impressions. I think the teachers are really lovely. You can get a taster of their attitude and the way they talk to each other on their free podcast. Like, it's just so chilled, relaxed, and you can tell that they're genuinely friends. It's like watching a bunch of arty friends just talking and making jokes and just being silly, but in a way that kind of gives off the warm and non-intimidating vibe, which I absolutely love. I really enjoy the Facebook group as well. Like, everybody in there seems so lovely, and even though I am a latecomer and the live sessions are finished now, I think there are still others who are doing the modules and posting on the Facebook group, and when I ask the question like on Facebook group, I still do get responses. That's a sign of a really good community. So this is the sketchbook that I'm currently using. I've been finding it really lovely actually. It holds ink well. I wonder how it's going to do with watercolor brushes. We'll find that out. I am normally used to working like in an A5 size, so that's like nearly half the size of this, but I thought I'd give myself a little bit more room to play around if I wanted to. It lays flat nicely, and yeah, I really like the cover. It's got like stationery, of course, and art supplies, but there's a quote here that says, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." So it just spoke to me when I was going through my old stash. Okay, in terms of what I used to draw with, like, they just suggest like we use whatever we want to. Again, it's all about finding our own creative voice, but I carry this little small pencil case, and in there is the Lamy fountain pen. Absolutely love it. It's easy, it's comfortable, it's simple, it's just not messy. Literally whip it out, and yeah, I just love the textures of it, and I love writing with it as well. Another one of my favourite is this like zebra brush nib pen. I just love the thin lines and then the thick lines. I can just like do some ink textures with it. It's just really juicy and lovely. At the moment I'm just trying to keep it simple. If anything, I'm just using these two pens. When I fancy it, I'll probably will be introducing colour because colour is so my thing. And with that being said, I have been trying to tackle time this week. It's been a very, very busy week, and here's kind of how it went.
People are talking about Arsenal getting better for their experience.